Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Torres. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He loses the rush. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. The Buckeyes are on the move here.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Snags the quick throw. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Willingham. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. The defense wearing down. Play number 11 on this drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Torres. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start from the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs that come through Ann Arbor.
They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Torres. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. Play action here on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Here's the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. And he's brought down, but they move backwards yards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but hey, set up the offense at the 35.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And there's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Willingham. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Torres. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And he drops back in the gun. Off target and incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run here, lets it go. And this one is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Caught on the outside. It's Willingham. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and still going. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Burback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's second down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Willingham.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the grab. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake on first down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional.
And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. There's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Falcons are in the red zone. Oh, it's a reverse. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
There are so many play callers that get into the red zone and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. But not this guy. I love that you're willing to take advantage of your playmakers, do whatever it takes to gain yards and put the ball into their hands.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Willingham. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's looking to scramble. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about